And welcome
Welcome
to What Are Ya Playing? And that's... Now, Brandon's never seen this game before, right?
Yeah.
Like, you've never seen anyone play it before.
Okay, we're not gonna
I'm not doing this. Okay.
we're on like chapter 4 right now. I totally lost the first segment of footage. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm still gonna have the cutscenes and stuff, but I'm not gonna upgrade weapons or anything like that. So it's just gonna be a quick one and done. And then things will resume.
And then when you
chapter.
see chapter 2, if
little-
like his ingredients, if his like stuff he has is different, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna pretend the entire time like, so
I was
Brandon, you've
like,
never seen this game before.
No.
Never.
What is this? What are you buying? I don't get
What are
it.
you playing? But anyway, I don't remember what I said in the first part, so... Well, Resident Evil 4 is cool.
It is a game by itself that I really like, but I also hate it for ruining everything around it.
It's kind of like...
For spawning games like Gears of War.
Alright, how about this? It's kind of like Star Wars, right?
Dude.
Star Wars is really cool, right? Like the movies, the original ones. But look at all the awfulness that spawned after it. But it's not like George Lucas's fault, and it's not Capcom's fault for making Resident Evil 4.
No, and it's a good game by itself. I really like it.
It's just everyone else's fault being like, what are these...
Incompetent devs tried to copy it, and then they kept doing that for like 10 years, and now all video games are...
Even some stuff that like everyone complains about nowadays, like quick time events, are done really good in this game because they're not that often. And even though there's one big scene with all quick time events, it's pretty nice.
Even the same devs that made this game, well, it probably wasn't the same devs, but RE5 and RE6 completely missed the point of this game and made everything awful. Resident Evil 5 isn't too bad.
Also, by the way, I'm the driver.
Who are you, man?
Come on.
I hope these... So, these two guys in the front are like the main characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who this guy is, but he sucks.
Who's this man, baby, pretty boy?
The only thing I miss about Leon is that I wish he didn't lose his jacket in like half a chapter
Oh yeah, when does he lose his jacket?
when he gets knocked out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that jacket's pretty OP. He's got to be pretty cold throughout the game because it looks like it's like what?
It looks,
Fall or winter.
yeah, like
Also,
Pretty
freaking
sad.
it's
Europe
freaking
lost it.
Northern Europe. Where is this exactly? I kind of forget. Somewhere in Northern Europe.
it's something Europe, probably northern-ish.
It's
Also, I'm glad that I'm able to redo this first part because the first part we did on GameCube, and the game looks fine, but when we recorded it looks super muddy and awful. So I'm glad we can redo it. Honestly,
That's me. President's daughter, you say? What's she like?
her defining characteristics is her elephant ears.
Oh yeah.
About a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some
Them graphs.
unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
Steamy.
Yo guys, question of the part.
Yeah, it has to be cold because it's steaming.
Question of the part, mates.
Freezing.
What's your favorite Resident Evil game?
3.
Let us know below. Probably 3 or Code Veronica. But you can't go wrong with 1 either. You really can't go wrong with saying 1, 2, 3 or Code Veronica, in my opinion.
Mine's like tied between 1 and 3.
And I would say 3 or Code Veronica. Code Veronica has its flaws, but it's so long and good, and it has some stuff that's...
The only thing I don't like about Code Veronica is that I think it does long the wrong way, which is backtracking everything, because you have Claire, who also does backtrack stuff, and then you do everything with Chris again.
Yeah,
in
and
the same area.
I definitely agree with that. But the thing that's cool about it is when you visit the stuff as Chris, everything's destroyed, so it is different.
And there's a different gameplay. They give Chris a lot more weapons and stuff like that, and Claire's more like survival-y.
That's the first game, because in Resident Evil 1, Chris had like no weapons or anything. So that's the first one where they're like, Chris, you're literally the Hulk.
Yeah.
And then eventually he literally becomes the Hulk.
RE5, he's the Hulk. RE6, he's literally like Gears of War dude, mowing down a million zombies.
That's how you do it.
Jeez, who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Joe, what you say, Esse? The best character.
My wife, yeah.
Hunnigan. I hope you can hear me.
Hunnigan.
I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and
Ingrid.
clear.
I'm glad that they
Somehow I
didn't
thought
brief
you'd
him
be
at
the
all
one.
before he got here.
So the subject's name
Until right now.
Yeah.
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to
So
behave
the
yourself,
subject's
okay?
the daughter of the president, right?
Run this girl
Who's this
because she
president
picked the
you
wrong
speak
girl to kidnap.
of?
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later.
Guys, do you
Be
think
on that.
there's somewhere in America somebody who's fully mentally there that literally doesn't know who the president is?
More like no Obama.
But like,
That's all I
not
have to
even
say.
not even somebody being like, not my president, but literally being like,
Who's
I
the
don't like
president?
who's the president? I don't know, Clinton. Like literally not knowing.
I guess.
Is that even possible?
Right.
Like you don't even have to know anything about politics to like be like, oh, yeah, that guy's
Mm,
president.
Maybe some of those mall-going girls that are teenagers.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about young kids. I'll say that at least 10 years old, because anything less you really shouldn't care.
Yeah, 12 and older.
12 and older, there we go. Oh my
I was
god,
wondering
what's a
if you might recognize
president?
the girl in this photograph.
If you watch the news for freaking like 2 minutes, you know who the president is.
Actually, nowadays, with like teenage girls like that being constantly on Facebook, she would definitely see somebody posting about, this person's president, oh my god.
Freeze.
So it's like, you
What's
almost,
up, freeze?
Say freeze.
you almost have to be like away from the universe.
Oh!
Glorious.
Knife.
Lord Sadler? Who dat?
It's
Kumis!
like we played this game before. I don't know, dude.
But also, we've played it like 100 times before this anyway.
I'm actually surprised by anyone who's not played this game before,
You
or
know?
at least have seen it.
That's a pretty fair thing, because when people are asking about similar games, like, say, Evil Within, which is a similar game to this, I will literally be like, they'll be like, what's it like? Resident Evil 4. And if someone's like, what? I'll be like, oh, I don't know how better to explain that, to be honest with you. You know what I
Take
mean?
whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
There's certain games, like, a game that plays a lot like a God of War. Like, even if you don't have, like, a Sony system, you probably have a rough idea of how God of War plays. You know what I mean? And you'd be like, it plays like God of War. What's that? Like,
That animation looks so funny.
Why don't you just let those... Why don't you just let those white boys...
Nah, they're gonna follow me.
Tick.
Y'all remember. Chuck, chuck, back a y'all. That feel.
I missed.
0 to 10 gameplay.
Literally 0 out of 10.
Won't have 100% forever, which is what I have currently on our current save file.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, really?
No.
Literally
Like,
never
what?
missed.
I was like, I don't think.
Yo,
that's-
so...
Oh. It was not-
Does anyone...
I don't care.
Everyone knows about the news how they're doing HD on Resident Evil 1, right?
I'm excited. I'm gonna do that game immediately when that comes
And
out.
probably... Were they talking about Resident Evil 2? I kind of forget.
Oh, they're doing remake, HD.
So they're not
for-
doing Resident Evil 2?
No.
Because I know remake HD is just easy, you know. That's the thing that sucks. It's so much easier to take a game like this and make it HD than it is take a game like Metal Gear Solid 1 and like...
Well, they would have
Because
to
you have
do,
to remake it.
Yeah. They'd have to do the textures everywhere.
There's an HD remake and there's a remake. And unfortunately Resident Evil 2 would be a remake.
Well, this one's just pretty much an upscaling.
That dog he just saved is
the
will now
president's,
follow him.
The president's dog.
Will now
BT
follow
does.
him the rest of the game, and you can be like, Huey.
Thank you.
But he's not retired.
Does anyone get that reference to the game? I will probably never finish, but
Remember
maybe
when we have
what,
3 parts of that
What
up?
if literally what happens is no, there's more than that, man. I got like 2 bad guys into the game. Anyway, what if like just 1 week, like 2 years from now, you guys come over and I'm like, it's time,
Okay.
Spooky!
and I have it set up already, and you're like, no,
Ow.
but like it'll be like people will look at the Let's Play, it'll be like part 1 through 5, 2013 or whatever, part 6, 2016, and we're back, guys.
And we're back.
Look at those guys.
Whoa, they're
You
like.
totally can't shoot them because they don't have a
Oh.
red
what?
dot on them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, they're buddy.
You should be able to shoot them. Okay.
Vaya.
Ow.
What if they all just said Vaya con Dios?
Kick
Vaya.
in the face.
Dios.
What does that mean?
It's in King of the Hill. They
I
watch.
have a lot of horn guns.
This happens like in a lot of episodes actually. They watch this one show where it stars this like Mexican pastor, but who happens to be like an action star who will just be like, they'll be like, "Help me, Senor Pastor," and it'll be like. And then Vaya con Dios is his tagline. He always says it means like go with God. So before he kills someone, he'll be like, Vaya
Hope you
con
find it
Dios.
useful.
I'll take a look at it. Thanks.
Interesting.
How cool would that be?
They
if
should
just said
only
it?
say that.
Vaya con Dios.
Look.
Oh look, they're just peaceful
I
villagers.
hate this room. I hate this room.
Look, they're
I
just
hope I
peaceful.
don't
They
die
don't
in
even know.
this room. I'm just gonna shoot these guys. I mean, there's like a guy like burning at the stake, but whatever.
Whatever.
Rip me. That was my character. Dude, shoot the cow. Just do it, man.
Dude, he takes like 10 bullets and he doesn't even die. He just disappears.
I wanna see it.
I want to see it when you're done with this part.
No.
Only plebs don't do it.
If I was only doing 1-1, yes, I would do that. But I have to do like a whole bunch of crap.
Implying this game's long. Implying this game's not 30 seconds long.
Dude, this game for an action game being like 6 or 7 hours long is pretty long when you feel like you like think of everything that happens. This is a super quick-based game.
Oh,
So,
I'm trying to think of other. There's. Oh, dude, that's the game I'm thinking of. Another super long action game, Castlevania. Lords of Shadow. So long.
yeah, and that game's not even freaking good.
oh.
I was lucky.
Boy, I'm glad that when you shoot their heads off. Never mind. Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That was not one I shot previously.
Thank you, dog.
What the crap is
Okay.
happening?
We
Okay.
thank you, dog.
Thank you, dog.
I'm totally staying in this
Headshots
area.
only. Just this area is headshots only. Okay.
Dude, but you got pretty lucky with that dude missing.
I mean, they're super inaccurate for that stuff. They don't even shoot it remotely near you. That sucks.
Vaya con Dios.
See ya, losers.
Headshot.
Yo, Brendan, if you were one of these guys, which we won't go over their name quite yet because we don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh.
if you were, what kind would you be? Like, what would you do? Like, would you be like someone who throws something, someone who just comes up and like beats you up?
I'd be the.
Please give me a freaking.
I'd be the ones that carry dynamite that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, that's cool. And would your untimely end just being literally just starting the dynamite and then dropping it? I hope that didn't happen in the first chapter last time because it was really funny when the person just lit it and it just like dropped and killed them because you can like shoot them.
Yeah.
I think that's the second one. The second part.
I think what happened was that I shot it in their hand and it exploded. I don't remember them throwing it at themselves.
Oh, okay. I kind of remember them just like dropping it like by accident, being like, "Oops, my bee."
Oh, here they come. Not quite. It's painful to get shot in the head.
I'm not really caring about my handgun consumption because I don't have to play the rest of the game.
Oh,
Excellent KDR today, Trev.
excellent.
Dude, speaking of that, new COD just came out and people seem to like it.
Yeah, people don't hate it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think their inspirations were super low after Ghost. They were just like, we want something that doesn't suck. These guys are close.
But I'm not gonna lie. I specifically talked to Trevor a bunch of times and was like, I think COD's dead, dude. Like, I really do.
All they had to do is not make a steaming pile of crap.
But honestly, it's doing pretty well. I don't know what the... Again, this is just our tiny little
What
part of the
does
world. But I don't know what, like, you know, the overall sales totals are. Remember that time you kicked a guy in real life and his
Yeah,
head
you like... That went pretty well, actually. Yeah, remember that guy that you roundhouse in, like, the waist, and then his head explodes in real life?
Is the gameplay just the exact same as every other COD?
No, it's a lot more like Halo now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they require 1,000 bullets?
Which is
Yes.
funny because...
Well, it's not like you're on the moon.
Yeah.
You just have a double jump, and then you can use that double jump to like go forward. You have like a jetpack. Basically.
Also, something they added that I didn't realize they added to Ghost because I never did it is like a slide mechanism,
Where's everyone going?
which is also in this
Bingo?
one. So it's like I was watching Brad play it very, very briefly when we were setting up the tournament, and it seems like you can tell with a game like that, and like it looks better than Ghost by far.
Negative. I have some bad news.
I don't know about a Black Ops
Confirmed
kind
the
of
body of an
thing.
officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Got it, mate.
Okay, I'm gonna get some of the. Okay, if you go in this house here, a chainsaw guy spawns, but you can get the shotgun early. But it's totally not worth doing because those chainsaw guys not only take 1,000,000 bullets, but can kill you instantly if they even get remotely near you.
They really do take 1,000,000 bullets, and at this point, you're not really ready to take them on.
No.
Like, I think, have you gotten any hand grenades yet besides that one?
You can get one by shooting a crow in the beginning.
But it's not like you have a bunch of hand grenades or anything.
You have like one at max. Just picking up some items before we
Check 'em.
go on.
Bam.
You think he'd just open the doors instead of having to kick? His legs must be very tired.
Well, his arms are more tired by knifing everything in the world. Leon's just a physically fit
and we
gentleman.
can make this part without Jacob hating this game for some reason. Remember
Garcia.
Yeah.
That's funny because I invited Jacob over and he said he might be over, but I didn't know what game we were doing, and I was like, I don't know. So it'd be funny if he just walks in. He's like, this game.
Just leaves immediately.
It's just like, oh, who knifes like that? You like reach your hand out. Should be concise blow.
Dude, one week we should just do all games Jacob likes, but the problem with that is
That's Smash Brothers
what does
and
he like?
Donkey Kong Country, and that's it.
I don't even like. I would say let's just do Donkey Kong Country. I don't even like the game.
The game is fine, but it's really, really actually kind of hard and kind of annoying.
Yeah.
There's some notes here or there that we're not going to touch because they don't provide anything useful.
Yeah,
Kill
there's
the chickens.
one thing that Trevor's not going to be doing, probably,
Okay, bye.
which is
Yeah, man. Oh, there's also some treasures. Right here, if you jump out this window and then go down this ledge right here, you can break something to get the beer stein, but which I do get it the first time we did this, but
yeah. And there's also, if you shoot 10 of those little blue things you may have seen hanging around, you get a
oh, the Punisher.
you get a gun. Yeah,
Which
the
the
Punisher.
gun itself sucks because it's like the handgun, but it has penetrative rounds, but it's a lot weaker. So I just sell it immediately.
These quick time events, 0 out of 10. It's funny because these quick time events don't happen too often, and
Spinels up there, they sell them for 2,000. You
Don't
shoot them to get them down.
I guess it just happens for everything ever. Somebody has a good idea and they do something X amount of times, and then someone else goes, "Oh man, let's do this. Like if we do it 10 more times, like 10 times more, it'll be 10 times better."
Yeah. Do it. Let's copy this, but do it worse by infinity.
I guess like when people redo stuff like this or take ideas, they don't have like the subtlety. How do I say that?
Subtly.
Yeah,
The talent?
The subtleness, I guess. They'll be like, dude, people like QuickTime events. Let's have them all the time.
And let's add them in the middle of
Or
gameplay.
people like this. Let's do it all the time.
I think they're following me. I'm scared.
Just one right in your face.
Dude, you know what game I want to play when we get a used PS4
I
copy
totally
eventually? Since I have a PS4 now, which I only play Madden on,
Oh yeah, you have a PS4.
is The Evil Within.
There's this
Who
guy.
dis?
Little rough, don't you think?
I always respected this game for having really good facial animations, considering it was 2004.
Yeah.
No. You?
I'm not gonna lie, the HD version of this game could be released today, and it wouldn't be the best graphics, but it would.
All they would have to do is just rework the blurry textures,
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it.
yeah.
Oh.
Who dat?
Perfect. The big cheese. What?
Leon, kick him.
It's gonna work.
Worked.
That feel when you can never do that in real life.
Would that actually knock you out? Landing on a guy? It's not even on the hardwood floor.
And through.
My honest question that I forget if it was answered last time we played Chapter 1 is, why doesn't the village chief just kill them?
Because he wants to give them their power, and then, like, transfer them back to America and then screw everything up.
Oh, that's right.
Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating.
So if they want to do that, why don't they just like?
Do you like injections, Brandon?
What?
Do you like needles?
I don't
I
dislike
know this.
them.
I know the story doesn't matter, but why do they consistently try to kill them then?
Because the plans didn't work out.
Hey, wake up.
Because you need to have something to do in a video game.
Yeah, that's true.
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
I mean, they
You
could
wanna tell me
legitimately
what's
just be
going on here?
like, okay, here's Ashley. Go home.
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon.
Leon S.
Came over
Kennedy.
with this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
He was a cop for
Maybe.
one day.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding.
Aye.
I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the
This is Brandon.
This is Brandon. Yep.
This is your Ganado.
Kumis, I'm coming.
And who might you be?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it doesn't
we
make
said
sense that they would inject
Used to be
him
a cop
and
in
then
the
try
dream.
and kill him immediately after.
Now I'm just a good
Again,
for nothing
it's-
guy.
Yeah.
Story. It's not like an RPG or something like that, but it's. I always wonder that. I'm like, the village chief had so many chances to be like, I'm just gonna kill you.
You put your
Ew.
life on the line.
Look at that
Nobody really
bug.
appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself.
For one
Only
day.
for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
On my
That is the
first
incident with the
day.
viral outbreak, right?
He's just lamenting his life.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
I
really
want to
sad.
kill myself.
The department.
There should be subtitles for them. I just want to know what they're saying.
I'm pretty sure some of their dialogue is literally gibberish.
That would make sense.
I looked
too.
it up before. Some of it's like legit Spanish, and some of it's like. Oh, by the way. Oh, hate it.
Brendan died.
I'd rather his head
in the
get blown
worst
off.
way.
Well, we have to get Luis out of here. Let's just have him run away. Okay.
It's Leon. Sorry I
Hey,
couldn't
girl.
get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No. But apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there.
When does chapter
I'm
2
heading
start,
back to the
Trev?
village.
It happened right now.
No,